This will be a video chart on SYNJ Syndication Incorporated. Did this one a little while back and it's starting to show some life again, so I want to get this back up here and mapped out so that the people that are playing it or thinking about possibly playing it can kind of have a better gauge of what sorts of things to look for and what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and all that good stuff. I'll go through a few different time frames here, but mainly we'll just be hanging out on the daily chart. So first, let's just hop down to the 60-minute and see what's going on there. If I shrink this up, it does a good job of showing what happened over the past few weeks. We had a nice pop, obviously, right here, and then the rest of the next few weeks was just a slow decline here. However, these past couple days, we've had a nice little resurgence in price and also volume. So that's a key point. Whenever you have a nice price action, you can feel more confident in it if there is, or if it is supported by above average volume, which we have had obviously down here. So price appreciation combined with above average volume, that's a good sign to see. The other interesting point to note on the 60-minute chart here is this 200 period simple moving average, always a big psychological one. Once again, we are just on the 60 minutes, so this is not the daily or anything like that. But with the 60-minute chart, our 200 period simple moving average is right now valued at 0.002. 24 if you want to be specific. So this is kind of the level here that you want to see fall, and lower time frame charts always kind of like a domino will affect the higher time frame chart. So before the daily chart can improve and so forth, the 60-minute needs to improve. Just like before the weekly chart can improve, the daily chart needs to improve. So first, before anything else is really going to begin to look bullish and continue on upwards, the 60-minute chart needs to remain bullish and keep pushing upwards, and that is why our nearest term goal right now is to break through this 0.0024. Now let's hop back to the daily chart and go over what's been going on here. But the good part that I really like to see is how it reacted around our good buddy here, the 50-day simple moving average. If you follow charts, you know that this is a big psychological level, and that majority of people who use charts have the 50 period on their chart. So lots of people are looking at this one, and it's always a bad sign if the price comes down here and then just blows right through it and keeps on falling down. However, here it acted very nicely, very bullishly. The price came down, hovered right around this area. Support levels, just like resistance levels, are not exact prices, they're just zones. So it hovered around this zone here, and it's now starting to head back up from the looks of things. Now that doesn't mean that we're all of a sudden going to be headed back up to the moon, because at the same time we also have the other big psychological 200-day simple moving average sloping down on us. As you can see, when we neared it up here, price got knocked down. When we neared it here, price got knocked down. So am I saying that that's what's going to happen here? No, but these are just two good examples of how the 200-day simple moving average acts as a resistance. But yesterday, on the above average volume, you did get a nice green day, and right now you're battling the middle Bollinger Band, or also known as the 20-day simple moving average. Right now that level is valued at 0.00245, so that's going to be the level to get through. And once again, if you remember from the 60-minute chart, I said 0.024 was the key resistance on that, so you can see how that translates up here to the daily chart now. But if you can break through that, then really the next big battle is going to be right here with your 200 period simple moving average, which is currently valued at 0.003. So a break above our 0.00224 could lead to a nice little move here, as there's really no other resistance levels between these two here. So for you day traders, you know there's a possible little quick profit here, but if you're in this for the long term or thinking of a swing trade, definitely want to see this maroon line fall as resistance, and then even more so this orange line here fall as resistance. In terms of support levels, the easiest and probably best way to look at this is just keep your eye on the 50-day simple moving average right now. Did a great job of providing support down here, and on any sort of more pullbacks, you want to see this want to see the price hang around this area. You just don't want to see it fall down here and then continue to drift down here while the 50 period, stays up here. Here, yeah, sure, you had a couple days below it, but it wasn't anything significant. Still right in what I like to call the support web. Um, so it wasn't anything drastic. But in the future, just keep your eye on this purple line here as the key support that you want to see hold strong. And then a real quick look at the weekly chart. So far, so good. This candle can still change since this is a weekly and we still have 3 days left in the week. But do have what's shaping up to be a possible bullish engulfing candle here. I'd like to see volume get a little higher. Once again, we still have 3 days to contribute to this volume bar, so that's good. But the weekly chart is starting to look better, and depending on how it looks on Friday, you could be set up pretty nice for this next coming week. So that wraps up the chart. If you look down in the post, you will see a link that leads to a free ebook. If you click on that and then go to the website and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll automatically be sent a free ebook that I've written. And besides that, you'll be a part of the newsletter group, get chart plays, hot picks, and articles that I write that I don't make available to the public. So I'd encourage you to check out that. We've been having some really good success. Had a couple of modest 15-20% gainers, and then just had a 76% gainer about a week ago, and even had a couple 100% gainers. So we cover it all: big boards, penny stocks. So it's everybody can find something worthwhile there. So I'd encourage you to take a look at that. So once again, this was SYNJ. Please shoot me a message if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks for listening.